So what are you thinking about this game? What are the keys for either team to come out with a victory?
Yeah, I think for Cincinnati, I mean, look, can't turn the football over. With the 3 losses so far, there's usually lost a turnover battle. And, Brendan's thrown picks in that regard. Other than that, he's been really clean and good. Defensively, you have to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down. You have to stop the run. In particular, O.J. Martin's one of the best rushers in the country, maybe the best in the Big 12. So defensively, start to stop the run, trying to create some negatives, put that on the freshman's shoulders, throwing the football, see if he won't make some mistakes here in the nip at night. And then, Brendan's got to keep doing what he's doing this year, just take care of the football.
Has Cincinnati kind of shocked you this season with the results that they've had, the success under Scott Satterfield in year 3? Just what's been your thoughts of the program growing over?
No, not surprised. This is a good program. I think there's some people questioning, when you leave to take another job, always it was a better job. I look at, again, some of the skill players they've got here, what they've been able to develop. They've done well. I mean, the fact they're in the Big 12 hunt, they're not out of it. They win tomorrow. They had some things to work their way, but they went out. They still have a shot at playing for the Big 12 championship. So I think in year 3 under Scott Satterfield, that's all you can ask for is continue to keep trying to play for championships, try to find a way in the playoff.
What are your thoughts on where BYU's ranked? Are they underrated? Are they right just where they should be? Or what are your thoughts on the playoff ranking?
I think they're about where they should be. I don't know that they have a really great quality win. Outside of the Big Ten SEC, it feels like a lot of other, conferences are trying to earn the equity with the, college football playoff committee, and it always helps when you've got, more teams that have winning records and, or at least ranked too. And I think you look at how many teams are ranked in the SEC, they get the benefit of the doubt. So this to me would be another big win for them if they could pull one off here on the road at night versus a good team with a winning record in the Big 12. But again, the Big 12's been crazy. I mean, we've all watched the past couple of years. Last 5 years, they've had 5 different conference champions. So it looks like it might be heading in that direction this year too. So they got the work cut out for them.
Is the Big 12 strong enough to get 2 bids this year, you think?
I think so. I think if you're looking at the top 2 teams as it currently stands with Texas Tech and BYU, they would be in my opinion. It'll be interesting to see how Utah's viewed, especially considering, BYU into the head-to-head if it ever comes between those two. And obviously the committee thinks a lot of what Utah has looked like, since their loss to Texas Tech and some of the others they had. So, it looks like the committee's looking upon the Big 12 somewhat favorably with 5 teams ranked this week. But there's still a lot of games left to be played.
Has Coach Meyer been telling you about his glory days here as a DB at Cincinnati?
Well, we were not talking about that, but we were talking about when he met his wife Shelly here, what year that was. And so we talked a little bit about that because he went here, Shelly, his wife, went here, his son Nate went here. So there's a lot of ties here for the Meyer family.
First time on campus in a little bit here for Cincinnati with the big new kickoff. Have you been able to tour the new?
I did. I just toured the new facility. It is phenomenal. It's one of the best that I've seen in the country. They should be really excited about. The players should feel very fortunate, and that could be one of those things that makes a huge difference too, just in recruiting, and especially as a player. You spend so much time there, and that's really the place where you're going to get developed. As a player, both off the field, putting on the strength and developing the speed you need, but also preparing to be a pro and how you go approach the game, watching film and everything else. It's a huge thing for this program.
You brought up O.J. Martin. What has really stood out to him or to you about him this season?
He's just can do it all. He's good catching the football out of the backfield. He's got great patience and vision to kind of see the backside cut. He's steady. He's a very reliable, steady player for them. So I think that's one of the things that you always appreciate about a running back is always seems to be falling forward, always seems to kind of make the right play. So he's been solid all the way around.
The Big 12